What's up, guys? Francis Young coming at you guys with another deck profile. Today I got Alttergeist, which is a pretty funny deck for players who want to play against. Deck is not fun. It's very stunnish. It's slow. Not slow, it's very stunnish to a degree where you control the pace of the game with your traps and your Alttergeist monsters. It's kind of like Paleo, but a bit better than Paleo, I find. So we'll get started. Like last time I showed you my Spiral, this time I'm showing you my Alttergeist. I'd say these two decks are tier 1.5. Tier 1 would probably be Sky Strikers, Trickster, and Goki. So let's get started. So we start off with the 3 Marionetter. Marionetter is pretty much your normal summon. You always want to normal this because when it's normal, you get to set an Alttergeist spell or trap. So you usually set your protocol or you set the manifestation. What's also good about this card is you can send one other Alttergeist or itself to the grave and special one, which you'll see which the one you special, which is Multi-Figure. Because Multi-Figure, every time your trap is activated, you can special it from your hand, and anytime it's special, you get to special another Alttergeist from your deck in defense position. So this is why the deck spin went up to tier 1, tier 1.5. It's because of this card. Very good card. 3 Malefic. Malefic is your spot removal. This card allows you to attack your opponent directly, and when it can inflicts damage, you get to send one card from the field to the grave on your opponent's side. When this card's sent to the graveyard, you get to add any Alttergeist except itself. So this card's very good. It's like a Rhoda kind of when it's sent to grave. There's a lot of combos you do with Protocol where you send any Alttergeist and negate the monster effect. Usually you send this, which is very good. Next, we play 2 Sequoias. Sequoias is basically a Kieran. When you control another Alttergeist, you could target that and that one card your opponent controls and bounce it to the... basically bounce it back to the their hand. So it's very good, but it really sucks to draw because it's not very good by itself. One Concurry, this basically when you control another Alttergeist, you get to special it when your opponent declares an attack and negate the attack, which is really good. And it's also a skill drain, not a skill drain, a Veiler that you could target one card and negate its effects, which is very good. Hand traps, our hand traps are different. We play Reaper. Reaper I find is the best hand trap for this deck, just because you're just cherry. You just Reaper their extra deck target and they're fucked. You Reaper their Spiral, they can't play. You Reaper the Goki matchup, which is either Firewall or Isolt, they can't play. Sky Striker is a bit harder. If you Reaper one of them, the Fire one, they're probably going to know Water one, so it's a bit different, but it's really good. I play a lot of cherry targets. Spells, I'm really contemplating on playing probably only 2 spells, either 1 Desires and 1 Duality. I don't want to play both 2 of 1 because it's just not that good. Like sometimes I draw multiples, sometimes I don't even need the Duality, and Desires is just good. Duality, I'm not sure, I don't like it. Spells, start off with this Alttergeist Protocol. What we just do is the activation of Alttergeist effects cannot be negated. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can send one Alttergeist to the grave, negate that, and then destroy it. 2 Manifestation, this is basically a Call and Haunted. So basically what you do is flip it, special Alttergeist, and then equip this card to it. So basically if your opponent MSTs it, you're still going to get the special. It'll be destroyed, but you'll still get the special for the effects. 3 Spoofing, this is not an Alttergeist card, but it lets you add Alttergeist from your deck to your hand in exchange for putting 1 back. So you can put 1 from your hand or from your field, which is very good. For the hand traps, 2 Typhoon, 2 Impermanence. I only have 2. I don't want to play 3, but I like these 4 because basically if you use them on your opponent's turn, you can special the Multi-Figure, so you get more pluses. 2 Torrential. I love Torrential in this deck. Some players are so greedy by summoning a monster, you just Torrential them and Multi-Figure and you win. Imperial and Anti-Spell, so good for almost every matchup. And then Warning and 3 Strike. I was playing actually Judgment at one point, but Judgment really takes a lot, so I just put it in the side of life points. So that's the main. It's 42. Side is pretty wimpy, but it should be Drows because they're in my Spirals, but it's just as good. Ghost Ogres. 2 Humongous. These Ghost Ogres not that good this format, but still decent. Two Humongous should be raw Pheromones. One Regeki, I always have a Regeki in here. Three Wiretap. Wiretap's amazing versus Evenly, versus Impermanence, versus any trap. It's a mirror. The third Typhoon, the third Protocol, the Judgment, which sucks. I hate Judgment. It's so garbage. And for some reason I put this in, but they're probably going to come out just because Trickster Reincarnation. I don't like that card. So yeah, that's the side. Extra is going to go quite quick. You don't even use any of it. I play this, but I want to take him out. I don't know. He never goes into it. The only one I go into is Triple Hexia. Hexia is the only one you go into. It negates a spell or trap. If you tribute an Alttergeist, it gains attack equal to the Alttergeist that it points to. So this enables OTKs. The other one you go into the most is Link Karibo with the Malefic. You send the Malefic, search a card, and go Link Karibo, which is a basic play. One Akashic, bounce back Kaijus. Chisbana, it's useful. It's just there for toolbox. It's just an awesome card. Banishes spell traps. Warload, obviously you need it if your opponent warloads you. And then all these cherry targets. So we go Kazuku, Kagari, Double Helix, Isolt, pretty standard for the Goki, Electromite for the Pendulum matchup, Dante for BA, and ABC, Buster for ABCs. What I'm looking forward to is getting Needle Fiber for my Spirals. I can't wait till that card comes out, but I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. This is a very good deck, I find. It's a very good deck versus the Sky Striker. You just gotta learn how to play this deck. It's very simple, nothing too hard. Hope you guys enjoy my deck profile, and rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks.